Join the HelloWin Forum, where ninZaFamily traders come together to explore valuable trading knowledge and products. Click the link in the description to get started. Hello to my friends in the ninza.cold family. Some traders have asked how they can enter trades earlier with the super jump boot before the actual signal appears. After spending some time researching, we finally found a way to make that possible. Today, we're excited to introduce it to you. We've compiled this strategy into a new package called the Super Kangaroo Trading Package. The key components of the super high reward strategy include King Renko candles, super jump boost, indicator ATR-TradeShield, super fast, one-click entry tool. This strategy will provide you with the following benefits: early entry, no signal needed, high reward potential, clear stop and target setup, fast and confident execution. The first component of this strategy is the King Renko candles. Some of you may already be familiar with King Renko, and its traditional interface looks like this. However, this time the approach will be slightly different. Instead of setting the brick size larger than the trend threshold, I will set the brick size smaller than the trend threshold, but specifically half of it. At this point, the King Renko interface will be changed and will look like this. The special feature also comes from here. At this point, the candle with the largest body remains the one with the highest high. However, the difference is that the candles following the candle with the largest body always have prices moving toward the main trading axis, which is called the central price axis. As the price moves, it always closes and heads toward this price axis, forming a trading zone. For an upward candle with the largest body, the central price axis is the closing price of that candle with the largest body. Conversely, when a red candle is formed, it is still the candle with the largest body. The central price axis in this case is the closing price of that candle. As the price moves, the central price axis will serve as the point to which the following candles will move. The candles after the red candle will have prices moving toward the central price axis, meaning the price will move to close near the closing price of that red candle. You can clearly see here that the price always moves toward the central price axis, whether it's a green candle or a red candle. Both types of candles tend to move toward the closing price of the candle with the largest body, establishing a connection with the central price axis. Next, we'll discuss the Super Jump Boost Indicator, a tool that helps confirm trading zones. But the key feature is that we don't need to trade based on its signals. Instead of waiting for the signal, we will enter the trade earlier than the signal provided by the indicator. For example, when the price forms a supply zone, we will execute a sell order without waiting for the indicator signal. Similarly, when the indicator shows a demand zone, we will execute a buy order without waiting for the buy signal. This approach allows us to take advantage of opportunities earlier and manage trades proactively. Next, ATR-TradeShield will suggest stop, target placement, and help with effective stop movement. This tool automatically adjusts the stop and target levels based on the ATR levels, helping you manage risk and optimize profits throughout your trades. Next is Super Fast One Click, a tool that allows you to enter trades with just one click. Specifically, when you hold control and drag the mouse over the chart, you will execute a buy order. When you hold control and drag the mouse below the current price, you will execute a buy limit order. When you hold control and drag the mouse above the current price, a buy stop order will be executed. Conversely, for a sell order, you simply need to hold the alternate key and drag the mouse to the desired position on the chart to execute a sell order. Specifically, when you hold the alternate key and drag the mouse over the chart, you will execute a sell order. When you hold the alternate key and drag the mouse above the current price, a sell stop order will be executed. When you hold the alternate key and drag the mouse below the current price, you will execute a sell limit order. Next, we come to the most important part, the strategy checklist. This is the method that creates the super high reward strategy and helps you enter trades early. Take a close look at the following scenario. You can see that we now have a candle with the largest body formed. The position where we will execute the trade is at the price axis, but the question is, which price axis should we use to enter the trade? The price axis is the price axis within the demand zone created by Super Jump Boost. When the price axis appears in this trading zone, this is the point at which we will enter the trade. When the price axis is within the trading zone of Super Jump Boost, it will help you increase the chances of entering trades with a high win rate, as the demand zone is clearly defined and likely to show strong price movements. Here, when the demand zone is formed, we will only enter a buy order. At this point, using super fast one-click, we will execute a buy order at the exact price axis identified within the demand zone created by Super Jump Boost, without waiting for the signal from Super Jump Boost to appear. At this point, after the order is executed, ATR-TradeShield will take over the task of managing the trade for you, helping you move the stop and manage risk effectively throughout the trade. However, the key point here is that you can clearly see that the Super Jump Boost signal appears after the candle with the largest body is formed. By entering the trade earlier, we have a better position, and the profit gained comes from entering early and capturing the candle with the largest body. At this point, after the order is executed, ATR-TradeShield will take over the task of managing the trade for you, helping you move the stop and manage risk effectively throughout the trade. However, the key point here is that you can clearly see that the Super Jump Boost signal appears after the reversal candle has formed. By entering the trade earlier, we have a better position, and the profit gained comes from entering early and capturing the reversal candle. Next, you can see here a scenario where a buy trading zone appears, but there is no price axis within that trading zone. This is a situation where we should limit trading because the absence of a price axis in the trading zone may indicate that the market lacks strong signals for a safe entry. Then, you can see that a new price axis is formed right within the trading zone of Super Jump Boost. At this point, we can enter a buy order here as it is valid and meets all the required conditions for trade confirmation. Next, for a sell order, we need to focus on the following scenario. Although Super Jump Boost has created a trading zone and the price has formed a trading axis, the price axis is not within the trading zone, so we should not enter a sell order. Then, you can see a new price axis forming within the supply zone, and at this point, the conditions are met for us to enter a sell order. When the price axis appears within the supply zone, we can execute a sell order directly at this new price axis. After the price hits the order, we can see a sell signal appear. And we have already entered a sell order earlier, giving us a significant advantage. By entering the trade earlier than the signal, we were able to capitalize on the opportunity and have a much better position. Furthermore, by combining Super Jump Boost and Super Fast One Click, we achieved an efficient trade and a much better position compared to waiting for the signal. This is the advantage of being proactive in entering trades, helping to optimize opportunities and minimize risks. Next, here, a price axis is formed within the trading zone, and this meets the conditions to enter the trade. When the price axis appears within the trading zone, this is the right moment for us to enter the trade. After entering the trade, the ATR-TradeShield tool will handle the trade management for you. automatically adjusting the stop or target levels, helping you manage risk and optimize profits without needing manual intervention. You can clearly observe that we can enter the trade as soon as the trading zone and signal appear, giving us a significant advantage on price. By entering early, we don't miss the opportunity and capitalize on the trend right from the start. This is the biggest advantage of the super high reward strategy, as it allows us to not only enter the trade early, but also to achieve a very favorable risk-reward ratio, optimizing profits and minimizing risks during the trading process. A very useful stop target setting tip you can apply in trading is to set the target according to the trend threshold. The trend threshold is an indicator that shows the market's volatility within a certain time frame. For example, if the trend threshold is 10, you will set your targets at the following levels. Target 1 will be 10 ticks. Target 2 will be 20 ticks. Target 3 will be 30 ticks. By doing this, you can always maintain a clear and reasonable reward-risk ratio, such as reward risk 1.1 for target 1, reward risk 1.2 for target 2, reward risk 1.3 for target 3. When a long-bodied candle appears, this is a sign that the market is experiencing strong volatility, and the likelihood of hitting target 1 is high, while still maintaining a 1.1 reward-risk ratio. Note that when the trend threshold is high, you can set further targets, e.g. 20 ticks or 30 ticks. And when the trend threshold is low, you may want to set closer targets to minimize risk. In addition, another important factor in trade management is to close trades based on the candle color. Specifically, if you enter a sell order early And when the pink candle color downward candle is broken, meaning a bullish candle appears after a series of bearish candles, you should close the trade at that point. This allows you to maximize the downward momentum before the market potentially reverses. Similarly to the sell order, when entering a buy order, we also set the target in the same way as we just suggested. Alternatively, you can close a buy order when the green candle, bullish candle, ends. When the green candle ends, it could be a sign that the upward momentum is weakening and a reversal may be imminent. By closing the buy order at this point, you can maximize the upward momentum during the trade and avoid the risk when the market starts to reverse. Join the Hello Win forum and enjoy exclusive member benefits. Scan the QR code or click the link in the description to get started. And that wraps up our full introduction to this super high reward strategy. We hope you find it helpful in your trading journey. If you enjoyed the video, please give us a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of our latest content. Thank you so much for watching,